so much easier the other day.
Yeah. Oh, this is not easy.
It's the last day of our honeymoon. Just kind of hang out. I think that's her ideal vacation anyway. What do you think about all this so far?
I don't know. It's been better than I could have ever expected or wanted.
Yep. You're kind of cute too, so it makes it a little bit easier for me. There's a lot more I'm sure I'm going to learn about you, and you're going to learn about me.
We're going to spend the rest of our lives together, so you don't have to learn everything about me today or tomorrow or next week. Like, over time you will.
This is the first week of our marriage, and we have the rest of our lives to spend together. And everything is really great, so I just don't feel like we need to really rush anything.
You have pretty eyes.
Thank you.
I like looking into them.
I like when you look into them.
'Cause I can feel your heartbeat when you're alone. Like you see it when you know my favorite song.
And I just want to kiss you. I like Anthony a lot. I really do. I'm surprised. Not surprised that I like Anthony, but just surprised that, I don't know, it's way more than I ever expected.
The honeymoon has allowed our couples to get to know each other in a picturesque setting. It allows people to have the time without anything else interrupting it, where they can feel attraction, intimacy, and romance, all before they have to go back and start their everyday lives.
I'm sad. I don't really want to leave. I mean, I'm excited to see my dogs and do that kind of stuff, but I'm sad. What about you?
I'm like 50-50. I'm like sad to see it come to an end, but now I think it's like coming to a point where it's really important, like how we are.
For us to grow to see each other.
It'll be a lot of firsts for me. Like I've never lived with a girl.
I never actually asked you exactly where you live.
I'm a little nervous talking to Danielle about me living with my parents just because Danielle really wants a guy who's going to be in control. I don't know if she sees those qualities in me yet.
Do you have your own place?
I lived on my own from like 18 to 24.
That's what I thought.
I lived at home.
You lived at home.
And then when I started my business, it was a huge risk where I didn't have money. I spent all my savings.
I think I kind of assumed he still lived at home because he was opening the gym. That makes sense to me. It doesn't really bother me. But moving in together, we can't live with his whole family. That's crazy.
If marriage didn't happen, I would have been ready to move out.
Yeah.
But if it did happen, I would have been ready to move out.
I think if he's able to kind of grow and step up and do some of that manly stuff or show me some of that stuff on his own, we can work through it. But if I have to be the one that's like teaching him how to grow and be a man, to me that probably will hinder my romantic feelings, and I'll just start feeling more like he's a friend.
The honeymoon is coming to an end. This is the last night before the couples have to head back to the real world and start their lives together. They wanted to find love. They've been through an incredible bonding process, and they are legally married. But they met as strangers, and there is still so much that they don't know about one another. In some ways, the last night of the honeymoon represents the end of a fantasy and the beginning of a reality. And for our couples, the fear of the unknown may be